hours at Daytona. 15 hours of solid blackness. Ken Miles and Lloyd Ruby take the checker and give Ford a magnificent first round in the battle for world supremacy.
Some of the magical moments here, and that was the first 24-hour great victory for Ford, for Lloyd Ruby and Ken Miles for the Shelby American team. You know the movie Ford versus Ferrari? That's that era, and that combination of Ken and Lloyd. Boy, they went on and won Sebring. They were a great duo. Played a significant part in Ford's development and success in endurance sports car racing. The fans, we say thank you, because it hasn't been the warmest temperatures this week and over these 24 hours, but it's been better, that's for sure. And they've come out to see one of the classics, the Rolex 24 here at Daytona. Welcome back, folks. Lee Diffie, Calvin Fish, Townsend Bell with you. We've got our whole team, our whole family here enjoying what is building to be a tremendous scrap between teammates at Porsche Penske Motorsport.
After that pit stop cycle, our leader Felipe Nasr has now dropped down to P3. He was on pit lane about 3 seconds longer than this car, the number 6 car. It's now driven by Matty Campbell. They've been split by the BMW as well. Dries Van Toorn now is the meat in this Porsche sandwich. There and he's into the side of that GT machine.
So Van Toorn right there, but
that's right. Everybody get down out of the way and come through.
Up ahead, that Porsche Penske is
race
about a lap and a half into the stint on fresh tires, and it takes probably 3 laps for the front tires to come in. Kev, what happened there with the 24?
Bouncing like crazy.
Well, before that, Dries Van Toorn has really been struggling. They made an air pressure adjustment to try.
Look at that car bounce.
This BMW M has probably been the fastest throughout the week plus. Fastest in qualifying, really fast yesterday by almost a second in these similar conditions. Not the best right now, but they might still have something in the final hour.
I'm not sure if I've been seeing that oscillation at the front end of that BMW like I'm seeing right now. Look at the splitter there at the front end of that BMW. You saw a really big time.
Oh, massive.
The Le Mans chicane as well.
That thing looks like it's Jet Lawrence firing through the whoops. It must be damaged from that contact on the right front. Let's see it again. Yeah, that was a low percentage move. He hesitated, backed out, and then he decided to go for it. And here's the slow-mo of the porpoising you're talking about. I'm not sure if that's the nose is loose or if broken suspension, maybe a damper.
Looks like that's compromised. Yeah, it looks like that right front part of the splitter is a little bit lower and kind of wiggling around here through one of the lower speed corners. Then when you get up to about 200 miles an hour, that's obviously going to exaggerate and exacerbate that situation.
Gotta think it's hugely disruptive to what Van Toorn's feeling behind the wheel, especially as the speed builds on the straightaway. I don't think this is going to fix itself, Cal. No, it's hopping.
So as Dries Van Toorn has his hands full in second place overall and in GTP, let's talk GTD Pro with Kim Coon. Kim?
Scott McLaughlin has climbed down from the pit stand to talk to us. You've been watching this action. The hands of your team are now in 18-year-old Connor Zilich's. What's it like watching him?
Oh, it's great. He's a superstar, but he just got driven into his door by some Barry into turn 1, so I don't know. He's having a great race, unfortunately, which is finally, it's been a long 24 hours. The WeatherTech show, Corvette's been, up and down the leaderboard, but yeah.
Whoa! Somebody spun.
Oh, actually, he spun into him, but that's my bad. But look, he's having a crack. He's 18 years old, but man, it's been hard to drive, and we're just trying to come back a bit. And yeah, I'm bummed for him, but we'll keep pressing here and see how we go.
Oh, it's Trackhouse.
Get back up on the timing stand. You guys were nervous about the maxing out of Connor Zilich's hours. Scotty did do 2 hours this morning. Checked in with the team. They are going to be right at the edge of that maximum time for Connor in the car, but they are not worried about it. It's going to be just under.
Van Gisbergen. You'll see him full-time in the NASCAR Cup Series this year for Trackhouse. Red Bull coming back to NASCAR with that team as well. And that spin affected Paul Chaton in the 18 Era Motorsport LMP2 car.
Yeah, here we're looking at the damage to the number 21 car. I think that was the car that got attacked by Dries Van Toorn on the opposite side. He split from the right right-hand side here. Big concern for Zilish. He survived that spin. He's back underway. Will he draw a penalty for that avoidable contact?
Oh, it's a puncture. It looks like on the right front.
Well, maybe it's the left rear, and maybe it's just crossweight across the car, but no, there's damage there on the right as well, but maybe that's from that.
That's something else. He got into the back of somebody. He was hit on the left rear.
Look at the left
the
rear,
nose of the car is all jacked up. Maybe it was already damaged.
You see the